Hi everyone, and welcome to today's topic lesson. We've made it to the end of the week, so well done. And our new topic this week, of course, has been Let and Let Live with a science focus. So our learning intention at the moment is to identify and name a variety of common animals, including mammals, reptiles, fish, amphibians, and birds. And in this video, we are going to be concentrating on mammals and reptiles. Okay, so let's get going. When we think about animals, there are lots of different types of animals, aren't there? And it's good to group those into similar types of animals. And one major way that animals get classified is whether they've got the backbone. So that's your spine that goes down, that bumpy bone that goes down the back of your back, all the way down the length of your back. That is your backbone. And a lot of animals have backbones and they are called vertebrates. Some creatures don't have the backbone and they're called invertebrates. They're things like worms, slugs and snails, spiders and insects. We're not really going to be looking at those in this topic. Through the topic, we are going to be concentrating on those vertebrates, those animals that do have a backbone. And as I said earlier, we're going to be concentrating on mammals and reptiles today. So once we start looking at the animals that have a backbone, we then can split them into those that are warm-blooded and those that are cold-blooded. And we'll have a bit more of a discussion about that in a minute. So let's have a look. First of all, let's look at mammals, because we are concentrating today on mammals, one of the warm-blooded animals, and reptiles, one of those cold-blooded types of animals, okay? So let's look at mammals first. Mammals, as I said, are warm-blooded. That means their body temperature, the temperature of their actual body, when we're scanning your forehead with those temperatures thermometers every day, your temperature would stay the same whether it's cold outside or hot. Okay, so body controls its own temperature. Okay, other things that define whether something is a mammal. Most mammals give birth to live babies. So if you've ever been to a farm and you see a sheep and then it gives birth to a baby lamb, they give birth and a few seconds later, that lamb is up and running around, isn't it? Mothers feed their babies with milk. So you might have seen fields with cows and the baby going to drink from its mother's teats and getting that milk. A lot of mammals feed their babies with milk. And then most mammals have fur, like cats and dogs, or hair like us. Okay, so that's how we decide whether an animal is a mammal or not. So pause the video now. I've mentioned a few there. Think of some other mammals that you know of. Okay, pause the video, chat with your grown-up, maybe write them down. Right, here we go. Let's see, I've got some pictures of lots of different mammals. Hopefully you've said some of these. Humans, people, you and me, we are mammals. Okay, ladies give birth to live babies. They feed them with the milk and we have our hair. So we've got horses, giraffes, lions, elephants. They've got hair with little tiny hairs that should be a bit difficult to see. Polar bears, blue whales. They are also mammals. Might not have fur and hair, but they are mammals because they give birth to live young and they feed the babies with milk. Dogs, bison, pigs, cats, of course, and zebras. Okay, so all mammals there. Lots of other ones there that I've not mentioned or haven't got photographed. So you might have said some that aren't on there, like koala bears, or what else might you have said that's not on there? Rhinos. Okay, so lots of different mammals all over the world. So let's see, reptiles, how do they differ from mammals? As I said, they're cold-blooded, so their body temperature does depend on whether it's cold or hot. If the temperature is cold, they will get cold, and then they'll have to go and find a nice spot of warm ground that they can sit on and let the sun's rays beat down on them to warm themselves back up. Other things that define whether something is a reptile. They lay eggs on land, so they don't give birth. So a living baby, they have an egg, and then their babies hatch out of the egg. They can live in land or in water. And they normally have scales or cold skin. So have a think, pause the video, using those clues, what reptiles do you know about? Write them down or just chat to your grown-ups. Okay, let's go. Here's some pictures of some different reptiles. Turtles, skink, looks a little bit like a lizard there, doesn't it? Crocodiles, lizards, snakes, geckos, chameleons, and the tortoise there. Okay, so well done if you thought of any of those. Right, so let's play a little game now. I'm going to show you different pictures of animals. You're going to tell your grown-up, whoever's there with you, whether it's a mammal or a reptile. First one, what have I got? It's a Komodo dragon. What does it look like? What do you think? Do you think it gives birth to live young, or do you think it gives birth, lays eggs? What does its skin look like? Is it scaly and cold, or has it got fur and hair? All right, well done. It's a reptile. Fantastic if you said that. Let's have a look at the next one. Got a little cute raccoon there. Have a look. What do you think? Reptile, mammal? Well done. Yes, it's got lots of hair and fur there, hasn't it? So it is a mammal, and it would give birth to a baby live baby raccoon. Hippo, mammal, reptile. Which one do you think? It is a mammal. It would have given birth to this baby hippo here alive, and it would have been started to move quite quickly, and it will have tiny little hairs all over it somewhere. Fantastic. Next one. I think that's a little terrapin. So again, reptile, mammal. Does it lay eggs? Does it give birth to live young? Does it have fur and hair? Well done if you said reptile. The clue's in the picture even, isn't it? There's its little eggs there that its babies are going to hatch from. And then finally, this one's a bit like the whale. It might sometimes trick some people out. Is it a reptile or a mammal? What do you think? It's a dolphin. Well done if you said it is a mammal. A lot of people maybe think they are fish because they live and swim in the water, but they do need to come out of the water to breathe. They are a mammal. They give birth to live babies, and they are a mammal. Right, so well done, fantastic. Have a go at the task that's in your activity pack, and I'll see you all next week. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.